All right, here we go. 999 wins with Paladin, about to go for the 1000th and get the honored hero. Let's see. Been playing Hearthstone for about a decade, teeny bit less. I think about 9 years or so, something like that. It's taken me a long time to get here. Maybe that's not a bad thing. I kind of have a life, but. Ooh, okay. Death Knight may be difficult. I've played him about twice already today with this deck and pretty much smashed. Kind of want to keep Steamfin Thief. Nah, there's enough 1-drops. I think it's correct to throw back. I really like this version of Murlocs. It runs Ready the Fleet. There it is. Surprisingly powerful card. I'm still unsure if I should take it from 2 to 1 copy, but I'm running 2 copies. It pretty much acts like a 3rd and 4th Crusader aura. Obviously not as good, but giving the health bump has been surprisingly relevant here and there. And sometimes you just got 3 guys out on turn 3, and you just want to pump a little bit and put some pressure. I upped the 1-drop count, so playing Tidecaller, obviously. Fair enough. But I've been very happy with this deck. I try not to play it too often because I feel like it can be a little bit of a... It's kind of a crutch in some cases to just play the best aggressive deck. I like to do a little bit more thinking with my matches. Like I've been working on a silly Grime Street Paladin deck. I've done a couple videos on that. It's not necessarily good. It's definitely not tier 1. But I've been finding some progress with that deck. I also like Incendious Rogue. That's a pretty cool combo rogue deck. But I was going for... I think I rock that. Yeah, I was going for some upward mobility on the ladder. So I figured I would use Murlocs for a little bit. Then I hit a pretty hot win streak, and here we are. So just hit diamond. Every time I get to one of those rating floors, I tend to mess around, play with some new decks. But I figured I'd go for a little bit more of an aggressive run, see what I can do here. That's unfortunate. Those leeches are one of my least favorite cards. Just despise them. I could ready the fleet. That'll show them. I kind of like that. Not bad. And then, do I take the big guy? I feel like Tide Hunter's probably the way to go. Yeah, that's usually best. And believe it or not, I think I am gonna ready the fleet here because it's gonna help me maintain a board and get rid of one of the leeches. So now, a 2/4 and a 3/4 are much better. If he wants to play more leeches, it's going to be a lot harder to kill my board. So I always find it's really important to have a lot of momentum forward with an aggressive deck like this. If you don't keep them on their heels consistently, then they can take priority of the game and then put you on your heels. And you don't want to be playing Murlocs defensively. That's just a losing battle. Jeez. Yeah, that's crazy. But I think this is where I go Tyrannigal. I also like Ready the Fleet because it lets you save your Crusader aura for when you're actually going to win. Um, it gives you a little bit of an aggressive pump, but it doesn't have to be like the end all like Crusader aura tends to be. And sometimes you just want a second Crusader aura. You're like, you know, turn 7, you got a bunch of guys, and you're like, I can Crusader aura, but almost kill them, and the Ready the Fleet just helps put you over the top. That's not the case in this game, obviously, but there are many situations that it comes in handy. Nice. I think I'm going to start with this. I like this card a lot. That's pretty handy. And I took out the adaptive amalgam. I played one of in a previous Murloc version, but I don't play it in this. So sometimes I like to take it in these situations because it does help give you a recurring threat. I don't know that this is the right spot to take it, though. I kind of want the prize vendor. Yeah, I want to keep drawing gas. I think in this spot, though, I'm going to go Tide Hunter now and then probably prize vendor next turn. Yeah. Let's rock one of those guys. Kill the other. Believe it or not, no, let's just go face for the rest of them. If you're a fan of hip hop, definitely check out Daily Hip Hop. All the info's on the top right hand corner of the screen. I've been curating that playlist for I think more than a decade now. It started as like a passion project. I'm a big music fan. Grew up on, oof, that hurt. Grew up on metal and punk and stuff like that. And over time, I've kind of become a little bit of a hip hop head. So a lot of underground, like boom bap type of stuff on there. Really lyrical. What do I do here? Maybe I should have killed those guys last turn, but Nomelia was going to clear the board either way, so. I guess prize vendor's okay. Okay, that's helpful, because that'll make sure Nomelia doesn't get another attack in here. Then we can continue dropping bombs. Ooh, Grunty's nice. Grunty's my favorite thing to get off of that 1-mana spell. Take like a 1-drop or a 2-drop, play it, get Grunty, you got it for later. Just any game you can play Grunty multiple times is obviously fantastic. But I was surprised a lot of the stock lists I was seeing at first for Murlocs didn't play Rock Skipper. That was the first thing that I did when I after I played the deck a bunch and I was starting to get a feel for it and the card choices. I started messing with some stuff, but Rock Skipper just, it felt necessary. So I put a video on my YouTube with some of the games I played, testing it, and it worked out pretty well. But the Ready the Fleet and the Tide Caller is really good. Obviously, Tide Caller is a little small. 2 health isn't amazing, but sometimes it enables some really aggressive starts. That's fair. Okay. I'll take some cards. Ooh, good draw. Wow. Okie dokie, Dr. Jones. So draw death rattle mate. Okay, so that doesn't do anything now. It's just gonna give him some life, which I don't really care about. I don't think Grunty's the right call here. I think I do Grunty possibly next turn. Let's do that. And I think I do that. Let's just kind of stifle all momentum. I normally don't like using the hero power, even if it's the only play available. Like, I'm not going to Brain Gill there because I can get so much more value next turn or the turn after. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, daily hip hop started as a little passion project because I had a corporate job and I was like, I need some music in my ear that's going to actually interest me. I was tired of just listening to the same Jay-Z songs over and over again. Ooh, hello, hello. That's a very good card. Yeah, I don't think I care that much though, because I can go double Crusader Aura. This deck is nuts. Why not, right? I mean, shoot. Do I kill the guy? I think I kill this guy. Probably should have done the math before I did that, but that's fine. Yeah, I wasn't going to kill him anyway. Yeah, I guess I hero power, sure. But Daily Hip Hop is updated every day, but not like most other playlists where they like move a couple songs around, add some, remove some. I literally clear it out every day and curate a new playlist with 20 songs. So literally every day it's going to be something different than it was the day before. And that kind of caters to my preferences because I like to have some, I like to have fresh, new, and interesting music. Um, Except for some of like the old classics I really love. I normally try to keep things mixed around a bunch. So I can Tyrannigill that guy, but I think Grunty is probably better because he gets pumped off of the attackers get pumped off the aura. Okay, okay. Cool, cool. Bonk. Yeah, not playing the prize vendor. Ooh, that was a rough card for them to burn. Maybe I should have prize vendor to make them burn an additional card, but eh. Very nice. They're just pulling out all the stops. Sure thing. Put me down to 5. So they've got lethal on board if I don't come up with a taunt minion. So this is going to be too big to die. I think I do this first. Because my only hope of like not getting hit by that weapon would be getting a taunt minion possibly off a Tyrannigill. Dang. I guess I can Steam Fin Brain Gill, but then I have 1 mana left. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a winning opportunity here. Shoot. Do that into that. But then those things don't even die either, so yeah. Alright. Well done. Got us. Alright, let's run this again. I want this honored hero. Damn it. Let's go. That also killed my win streak. That son of a beach. Alright, let's go. It's crazy. I just went on like a, 5-game win streak? Something like that? Maybe 6? Yeah, I think 6. And then naturally when I start recording, because I'm going for the honored hero, is when I lose. That's the way it works, right? Something, quantum mechanics or quantum theory or I don't know. I'll stop talking and play the game now. Okay, I'm gonna throw one of the maps back. Decent enough. That's a very cool hero. Wanted to play Tidecaller, but that is not the play right here. Could go Tide Color Greenfin next turn, but it still dies, so I think I just play this to give them something to go after and fuel more minions. Perfect. That's what I want on turn 2. There's no game with this deck that I don't want Tide Hunter on turn 2. I mean, this on turn 1 into this on turn 2 is obviously nuts, but time and place, time and place. Of course. Of course. Let's see what this gives me. I'll get the cold lights here after. And if you're watching on YouTube, check out the Twitch, and vice versa. If you're watching on Twitch, check out the YouTube. I usually stream on Twitch about every day. Same handle on both also. Marshall Man HS, 2 L's, 2 N's. HS like Hearthstone. Yeah, it's hard to argue with Steamfin Thief here. Yeah, I don't think I can justify anything else. And they're... yeah, all of them are going to get pumped. Not going to throw one of them away to Elise. Yeah, submerged map is pretty insane. Probably won't matter. Nah, this helps kill leeches. I could have taken the Rock Skipper, thrown that at the Elise, but I think I'm going to hold that for something a little bit more meaningful. Yeah, there's so many board wipe effects now. Very nice. Do I Rock Skipper into... Brain Gale doesn't seem ideal, but neither does Cold Light Seer. I guess Cold Light Seer's not bad. Yeah, it's fine. Death Knight is very powerful. They've got some insane cards at their disposal. Kind of want to go double Brain Gill. It gives me a lot of gas. Kill one leech here. Yeah, I'm going to run that. What does that do again? Oh, the boon, of course. Jeez. Well, good thing I played the Brain Gills. Nine cards. Perfect timing for Prize Vendor. Let's make them burn a card on their draw step. Tie color's not bad. See, I kind of want a Crusader Aura so that if they do anything busted next turn, my Grunty is really crazy. It's not the best use of it, unfortunately, but it does put a little more pressure and give me a good answer next turn. I mean, these guys are getting pumped by +3/+3, soon to be +4/+4. Yeah, if they don't have an answer for this, that might be enough to win the game next turn, though, because I can go Crusader, Aura, and War Leader. Nice. Bye, you, Sarah. Yeah, I had a feeling they were going to do something like that. That's annoying. Whew, double Crusader Aura. Hello, hello. Okay, so my minions cost more. Oh, wow. They've got 9 cards again. Looks like I'm going to make them burn another. Yeah, let's just run the double Aura, since they don't cost extra. Bonk. And of course it's got taunt. That guy's going to get +4/+2, so bonk. Cool. Nice, and that was what they probably wanted. They're just going to play another, watch. Of course. Oh, man. That's pretty funny. Play something big so I can Grunty. I want the bonus from the Aura. Come on now. Give me something to work with, buddy. Come on. Come on. Okay, that's fair. The Death Rattle's annoying. I mean, the Lifesteal's annoying. The Death Rattle too, but much less. Cool. Excellent. And I don't think I need to do anything else. They either clear the board or they don't. I've got double ready, the fleet ready. Yeah, throwing another guy out there is just going to run into more mass removal. There's no point in that. Come on, I want my honored hero. I came for the honored hero. Ay, ay, ay. This guy. Man, this lifesteal stuff is ridiculous. 2/4/4 splitting boulders. I hope they don't have taunt. I don't remember. These guys all got +4, so this guy's gonna get +5. So let's do that. And might as well do this. It's not gonna die anyway. And that's the smallest one. And then are they dead? Yep, they don't have taunt. Bye! I came for the honored hero. I will get my darn honored hero, damn it. Alright, show me the goods. Bang! That feels good. Habibi, welcome to the family. So there you have it. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Definitely like, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I hate asking. I feel so disingenuous, but it makes a big difference for the channel. It tells the dreaded algorithm to put my content in front of more people because you like it. So much love. Much, much love.